I'm with Kingsway Power under-12s after they won their 5th and 6th games in round 3 of the ENG under-12s Youth Netball Premier League Northern Conference. Two tough games, to be fair. First of all, you played Saddleworth, a team that matched you goal for goal for long periods of that game. They squandered many chances to go up 3, 4, potentially 5 points in that game, and just kind of lacked that killer instinct you probably had. How did you find that game? Was it a reflection of your performance levels dropping, or was it more of a reflection of how good Saddleworth were in a 30-25 win?
I think it was very they were up by 2 goals and we were up by 2 goals, and in the last quarter I think we just pulled away a bit.
Yeah.
Because Lauren was telling us, just fight, and we went into the last quarter and we just pulled away and we got away.
We're both good teams, but
No, but what part of their game did you struggle with the most?
I would say their attack was.
Yeah, attack was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The what's her name? Is it Brooke?
Yeah.
She was
really talented.
yeah,
She's amazing.
super aggressive. Anyone of you play at the back at all?
We defend.
No, anyone of you played in defence at all?
Tilly.
So did you have to mark her at points in the game?
yeah.
And how did you find okay, here's a question. Who won the battle? You or Brooke?
I mean, there were times when she was ahead of me, and there were times when I was ahead of her.
So what did she do so well, which you had to think about adapting your game to?
Her speed, she was very fast.
And how did you try and combat that?
Try and get in front of her.
Was it a case of trying to just always, once the game starts to progress, do you try, a bit like a sat-nav, do you start to work out her movements more?
Yeah.
Well, it was I don't know how to perceive that game. I don't know whether Saddleworth upped their game, or I don't know, I was expecting you to win by more, but maybe I underestimated how good Saddleworth were.
Yeah,
So
we
it's
played them before and we won by a lot more than that. I don't really know what happened. It was kind of, I would say it was an equal match until the last quarter.
Yeah. Do you think part of this league has been promoting teams like you aggressively in regards to you versus Oldham as the ultimate finale? Do you reckon teams are coming here and thinking, I'm not having this, I'm going to try and stop this kind of scripted playing out? Do you feel they're more determined in this league than they are maybe local leagues, or is it the last time you played and they just got better? What is it?
I would say they are more determined in this league because, they probably do want to stop us from, beating Oldham.
And
not us beating Oldham, but...
No, just stopping that whole narrative playing out. No, I get it, 100%. 100% in the Saddleworth game, shooting stats? Well done. I've never spoke to anyone who's had 100% in a game before. No. 3 years I've been doing this, never seen 100% in my life. Well done. Some great long shots as well. No, really well done. Physicality of the game in the Saddleworth game, how did you were played in the centre, didn't you? How did you find it?
And winged.
Yeah, around that middle part of the game. How did you find the physicality of the game?
I think it went well. I tried to punch up the middle more.
I thought you were about to say you tried punching him.
No, that would be contact, but yeah. I think we went well in the middle area and we got goals in, and we won, so that's...
No, you did win, and again, you showed how durable you are. Again, you got the job done, and that's what it's about. Grangetown, I know you played in a friendly a few weeks back, but they put up a really good performance. I think you guys are definitely raising teams around you's level. Again, how did you find that game? What did they do so well? What did you do to counteract it?
Well, they were going because they've played us before, they know what we're going to do, kind of. So we had to try and stop them from doing that, and so we kind of had to try and
So what did they do well? What did they do well?
They were going at full speed on their runs and they were getting in front of us more.
Yeah.
So it was hard to get around them, and then they were but the only thing was they can't shoot really close.
Yeah.
So that was something we had to try and stop.
Yeah.
But then they were starting to shoot further away, getting it in.
Well, they're not. They weren't physically tall team, are they? But they're quite small and diddy. But that's what I'm saying. They're very fast. Yeah. No, it was good to watch.
I really like the kit.
You like their kit?
Yeah, it's like a tiger texture.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
really
Like a
nice.
logo with a tiger.
Yeah.
Well, they're when they come to national events, they actually wear tiger outfits.
Do they?
Like
Yeah.
onesies
Oh,
and
do they
stuff.
have like a tiger mascot and like going like?
No,
really
they
like
don't
the
actually.
kit,
But I think we should get it going for them if they get in. Out of two teams, Saddleworth, like the teams fighting for the top four, it looks like it's going to be Saddleworth, Grangetown, and Wyre. Those three teams in particular. You've played them teams. What team would you say would come forth out of those three teams?
Wait, which ones?
Saddleworth, Wyre, and Grangetown. Which one would you predict to come forth?
They
Is
all
that
have
which
really
one's
good
better?
fitness.
Yeah, which one do you think's better? You've played all three teams. Which one do you think will come forth in this league to qualify for the nationals? Based on the experience playing against these teams.
I think Saddleworth are really strong. I think they are tall. They're strong, like physically. They're
Yeah.
strong.
So you're saying Saddleworth?
I reckon.
What do you reckon out of those three teams?
I mean, when we played Wyre, they were quite, fast and they had good fitness. So I'd probably say Wyre.
Wyre? You're going Grangetown, Wyre? No, Saddleworth, Wyre.
I'd probably say Saddleworth as well because they've got tall players and they can like get in front of the ball and they've got some very good set plays to
But if you were to play Wyre again in nationals, would you be a bit weary of them now? Are you a bit more intimidated by them than you were before this game?
No.
No? Right, you cannot go without talking about Oldham. Okay. They're playing their next game against Saddleworth, which will be a tough game. It'd be interesting to see how that one pans out. If they do go on and win, it'd be you, Leeds and Oldham at the top of the league. You have Leeds next. Quick one on Leeds, do they concern you in any shape or form as a team?
I haven't seen Leeds, but I went to a Sedberg camp with two of them, a girl called Bella and Naomi, and they're quite good, but I haven't...
Do you reckon they're the sort of team that are capable of kind of breaking this Oldham Kingsway Power narrative, or?
I don't think they're a really good team because we play with some of them at Thunder.
Yeah.
And some of the players are really good. I haven't seen the others, but I know like a few especially. But I don't think they might. Who knows? But
Who knows? Oldham, if they win this game, they'll be drawn on points of view. Just say, for instance, you and Oldham beat Leeds in the next round of games, then go on into the final round on the same points. Oldham beat you in a local league not long ago. How big is that game, and how like what's the feeling in going into that? How big is that game for you girls if that does materialise in the sense that you're both drawn on points, it's going to be packed out inside there? How much does it mean to you to beat Oldham in this league and win this league?
Well, I mean, we're both good teams, and they beat us in one. I think was
Greater
it
Manchester.
Greater Manchester.
Yeah.
But I think that was because we were all a bit pressured, oh my god, it's Oldham.
Yeah.
But I think.
Well, it's going to get 10 times worse in there.
But I think next time what we're going to do is we're going to play our best and hopefully win.
Well, before we go, what is it that Oldham do really well, which you think you need to work on to combat?
Well, they're kind of like a strong team, together, they really work well together. So we need to kind of get their set plays knocked out.
Yeah.
So that they can't, so that they struggle to play down the court. And they're a very fast and strong team.
Yeah.
So I'd say Kingsway and Oldham are kind of equal teams.
Yeah. So do you 50-50 then, do you reckon, between you and Oldham?
51-49.
You're 1% more sure that you'd beat Oldham.
Yeah.
No, 55-45.
Cool.
Scores.
We're gonna rewatch this after that Oldham game, and come back to this interview and say you didn't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
imagine if the score was 55-45 and I'm just psychic.
Be good, wouldn't it?
She does crystal stuff.
Oh, do you?
I have crystals.
She heals.
Go. Can you let me know when I'm going to make some money in my life?
I gave Daisy some crystals before a match because one of the dads was saying to trip Daisy up.
Yeah.
So I gave him one of my rose quartz to
And it
make
worked.
self-love, and then
Brilliant.
it worked.
Happy days. Well, bring a lot of them to the Oldham game and the Leeds game next. But well done. Great seeing you again. Great performances. And we'll see you again, I think, in February.
February.
Yeah, February. It's not that long.
It's only January.
It's January. Well done, girls. See you soon.